social media is ripping Joy Taylor to shreds right now after her name surfaces in Fox Sports harassment scandal. So if you're not up on what's going on with Skip Bayless, he's been accused of some sexual harassment type charges. So he has a lawsuit going against him and the Fox network. I guess he supposedly offered one of the hairstylists $1.5 million for sexual favors, saying that he could change her life, blah, blah, blah. She came out, told the company wound up retaliating against her and shortening her work schedule, I guess, lowering her hours, and eventually even firing her. So she's coming back and suing everybody. And in the mix, Joy Taylor's name got thrown in there. So she's essentially getting thrown under the bus. So 37-year-old FS1 host Joy Taylor, a key face of the network, was named in the lawsuit. So the woman, Ms. Faji, alleges that Taylor was romantically involved with former NFL player and Fox Sports analyst Emmanuel Acho, if that's how you say his name, and engaged in a sexual relationship with Dixon to secure her position at the network. The lawsuit claims that once Dixon was no longer beneficial to Taylor's career, she accused him of sexual assault to distance herself and to protect her reputation. Oh, that's cold game. Faji claims suggest a complex and troubling dynamic in which Taylor allegedly exploited her sexuality to advance professionally while failing to support colleagues facing harassment. Oh, that's cold game. So she's saying that Taylor slept with Dixon to get ahead. Once he was no longer beneficial, she turned around, accused him of sexual harassment, and I guess to protect her reputation. Mind you, she was married when she started here. And the timeline is crazy because about a year of her starting here, she got divorced.
Joy?
Yeah, her husband, allegedly in the paperwork, was kind of suspicious of her having inappropriate relationships at work. So I don't know if he went through her phone or whatever. I think he went through the phone and saw some text messages or something like that. I'm going to look up the exact documentation of what they said, but he basically caught her. So she was, I guess, doing some type of sports media for some small no-name channel or network or podcast or whatever. And I think she was bartending, they said, as well. So she really wasn't nobody to be hiring like that. The person who...
They said she went to school for the shit.
Yeah, but she wasn't like no one they wanted to hire, because I think whoever came to the network or whoever was responsible for hiring her and was like, hey, man, you need to hire Wooty Bam, they wasn't really interested in hiring her. So she started, using her body and her looks to get hired. Basically, fucked her way to the top is what they saying. What you think about this shit?
Shout out to Joy, man. I fuck with Joy. I like her on the Sports Center shit. She actually is a good analyst to me. She be knowing what she talking about. She actually pay attention to sports, and she come from a background of sports. So I don't really... People can look at me crazy, but I don't really look at it as too bad. If she did what she did to get to the top, then salute to her. If they allowed her to do that, you know what I'm saying? For majority of people that's not in her position, I should say women, would do the same thing. A lot of these women act like they won't, but the first second they get, if it's behind closed doors and a CEO or somebody can put you in a position, they're going to fuck them to get there. So people could judge her for it, but shit, she making her living off of that shit now.
Okay, so here goes some of the documents. Okay, I guess her and Miss Faja used to be cool, apparently.
So who the Faja girl? How did she get in her position?
I'm not sure how she got there.
She was just selected.
Okay. Let me read this. Blase blah. In approximately July 2016, word spread amongst Fox employees about a new show that was going to be a big deal, as it would star Mr. Bayless and Shannon Sharp. It was known that Fox was looking for a woman with significant TV experience to also star. Therefore, it came as a surprise when Fox announced that Miss Taylor, who was a bartender and a radio host in Miami with very, very little TV experience, would be the moderator of the new show, a sports debate program. Skip and Shannon Undisputed. Okay, so she was doing radio and bartending, so she didn't do anything with sports at all. I thought she was a sports commentator somewhere else. She was just doing radio announcing from what this shit says.
But she eye candy. Who gonna want a nigga gonna want to look at her more than a lot of women that they be having on there?
Okay, so it say Mr. Bayless later disclosed to Miss Faja that he did not want Miss Taylor on the show, but Mr. Dixon was adamant that Miss Taylor should star. At first, Mr. Dixon arranged a dinner between Mr. Bayless and Miss Taylor, where she arrived in provocative clothing and acted in a provocative manner. When that did not change Mr. Bayless' opinion of Miss Taylor, Mr. Dixon asked him to approve of her as a favor to him. Reluctantly, Skip Bayless agreed to do so as a favor to his friend. So I guess he was like, hey, I need you to put her on. Skip was like, nah, I ain't really feeling her. She show up, titties out, ass out, acting provocatively. That shit didn't move Skip. He's 70-something with a wife. He ain't tripping off her. But as a favor to dude, who she wind up turning around and accusing of sexual harassment later on, Skip hired her. So Mr. Dixon actually got her the job, which it sounded like she had to fuck him to get the job. So if it wasn't for dude, she would have never got on because Skip wasn't feeling her from the jump. He was never going to hire her.
But he ain't never really had too many women on there, did he?
No. It says around August 2016, Miss Faja attended a dinner with Miss Taylor and her husband. And Mr. Dixon and his wife during the dinner, excuse me. Let me read that again. That shit sounded dumb. Around 2016, Miss Faja attended a dinner with Miss Taylor and her husband and Mr. Dixon and his wife. Okay, so she came with her husband and then Mr. Dixon came with his wife. So this who she fucked to get to the top. During the dinner, Miss Taylor's husband became suspicious that Miss Taylor and Mr. Dixon were having a sexual relationship. Soon after the dinner, Miss Taylor's husband found evidence of the inappropriate relationship and divorced Miss Taylor. So so they went to the company dinner. You know, after you fuck somebody, that energy is there. You ain't really got to say nothing. You can try to play it off, but the energy between y'all
people think
is going to radiate.
You know what time it is. You know what's going on. You ain't even got to say nothing. A motherfucker gonna know you did something with somebody. But like you said, but that's where the only the thing that she go wrong, in my opinion, is that because she was married. Like you shouldn't have moved that way. If you had a husband that you respected, but obviously these women by nature will go crazy if you're not around.
Yeah, so she's accused of fucking a coworker and the dude that got her hired, and then turning around and alleging the dude that she fucked to get the job sexually harassed her, I guess to save her marriage, because rumors probably started circulating in the office. So to, women, when they panic, they gonna throw you under the bus every time. Now it could be cool.
Man, women are lied to the death.
That's what I'm saying.
To the grave. But what's crazy is that her husband should have known it was weird anyway, because she going to dinner parties and stuff without him. Why you even cool with that?
But it's company shit. So it's like, it ain't like you could come.
Nah, you married. You're bringing your spouse with you. It's not like you can't have your husbands with you. What type of shit is that? Then she shouldn't go.
To get the job.
Yeah, but if it's company dinners or company certain things, I don't know.
She brought him to the company dinner. I'm saying to get the job, she was meeting up with Miss Faja and old boy. So once she met with old boy, I'm the big man on campus. You feel me? I'm the boss. You want the job? Cool. Let me see you perform. Here go the casting couch. Do what you do. She came to the casting couch, did what she did. He kept his word. I'm gonna bring you to Skip. Skip wasn't feeling it. He like, look, man, I done already knocked her down. Come on, bro, do this for me. Skip like, all right, we need a female anyway. We gonna fuck with her. And then she backstabbed him after she get the job because she panicked because her husband found out. So she probably told her husband, nah, he was sexually harassing me.
Right.
Then went to ESPN and ran with that. You feel me? Threw him all the way under the bus. So I like Joy. I actually fuck with Joy. I wanted to knock Joy down, but that's fucked up if that's true. If she panicked and
if all that's true, she ain't shit.
Yeah, she ain't shit. She a dog ass bitch for that. Like, come on, bro, did you a favor. He threw you an alley-oop. You feel me? He didn't have to do that. He didn't force you to fuck him because you didn't say he raped you. You said he sexually harassed you. But come on, like, let's stop playing. Then you accused of fucking the other dude, Emmanuel. Because you know when females fall out, they telling all the secrets. They telling all the secrets. So I'm damn near certain that Faja told the husband.
They telling somebody while it's going on. Somebody else know already.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, like, they'll come around the husband.
They'll tell the other person.
Knowing that, okay, his wife out here slutting horn. She doing everything. But then when you come around, they play cool in your face. Because they girls. It's the sisterhood. It's the girl code, right? Soon as y'all fall out, all that shit out the window. Oh, yeah, by the way, woo, woo. Yeah, this bitch, she been fucking you over and da, da, da. So that's probably how he found out after the dinner. Because I was like, damn, how did he find out? But now that I found out that her and Miss Faja fell out, okay, she probably told the husband. Husband found out. She gave the husband some evidence. Boom, he divorced her, but she already moving up in her career. So, man, it's looking like a circus over there at FS1. It looked like Shannon Sharp got out just in time because ain't no telling they would have tried to throw his name under the bus. But he in the clear right now, coasting on the nightcap with fucking Ocho Cinco, loving this shit.
Everybody that left took off from that nigga though.
Stephen A. Smith, he took off right in time. So, man, I know that they say everything happened for a reason. So it looked like all that shit happened for a reason. Because I would have hated to have seen another black man caught up in some sex scandal bullshit. So let's see how the media run Skip Bayless' name into the ground.
They gonna forget about this shit in a week unless he get put back in the news. Niggas ain't. If this was a nigga, he'd have been getting grilled all over social media right now.
Yeah, if this was Shannon Sharp or Stephen A., they would have been getting crucified right now. Even Joy. I mean, she's getting crucified by Twitter. She getting crucified by the fans because it's like, damn, bitch, you fucked your way to the top and then you gonna turn around and say you got harassed. You know what the fuck you did. You did what you did. You got what you got. Be happy. You got the career and you ended your marriage. And the reason she's getting crucified is because she be talking high power. She be talking high power. That's why she got crucified. Because she came out about how, you know, it take hard work, all this work ethic and this and that to get this type of position. You got to put this type of work in.
She tried to mold her image.
Hold on. You didn't do none of that. You sucked some dick. You popped some ass and you got the job. You should have just coasted to the success. Not only that, she was on these relationship podcasts popping it about, oh, you know, she only gonna date this type of man and she ain't a 50-50 girl and she ain't this and that. It's like, hold on.
I didn't know she was going crazy like that.
She was going crazy. Like, hold on, bitch, you done fucked your marriage over for a job. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? You fucking coworkers, you fucking bosses, you doing all type. Ain't no telling who else you fucked that we not hearing about behind your husband back. So you ain't loyal. You ain't trustworthy. You a rat. You a thought. You all that. You a 304, hot girl summer, all that. Which is cool. But it's like, don't be on here popping it like
you better than like you better.
Catch. Like you better. Like, no, you just like these Instagram bitches. You like the attention. We all could tell when you come on ESPN, titties out, ass out. Hell yeah, you was eye candy for sure. Niggas ain't mad at that. But don't be out here popping it like you just next level or something. Like, nah, you regular. Relax. But shout out to Joy, though.
God bless. Shout out to Joy. That nigga crazy.
Because I got to keep it a buck, cuz I'm not a cute face.
Nah, no, but ain't no point in shouting her out after you done bled a bitch.
No. Hey, look, some ass and some titties just don't move me. I'm just saying, though, she's something nice to look at. But if you break down the facts, this bitch grimy as a motherfucker. That's some side chick shit right there. You out in Miami, you got the penthouse. Hell yeah, call Joy up. Hey, pull up, you and your homegirls. Yeah, give them some hookah, give them some champagne, knock her back, send her back to her husband, cuz that's who she is. That's it. I'm just saying though. But yeah, man, y'all share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. We out of here the viral way. Bang.